Okay, I'm back. Had to take a breather for a second, get my mind right. If your family or you're going to have something crazy to say or out the way to me, you might as well keep going. I don't care for that here. Like, I really don't care. I don't care because it's my experience. And the reason why I haven't talked about it in so long or haven't really delved into that is because I do understand that I do have family members that follow me, and I don't need, I just don't need all that. I don't need all that. I'm gonna talk about an experience or experiences, maybe over a couple of videos, maybe not all at the same time, but I feel like I have to get it out. And I've always been an emotional person. I've always been connected to my emotions and always thinking on a deeper level, like contemplating life, like what is it all about? That type of stuff. So, with that being said, I remember one time I was a teen, early teen. My grandmother knew that I wanted to take this trip. I was going on a trip to Martha's Vineyard with my cousin and her family. And I was so excited because I love to travel. I love to see new things. So this was my first time ever going really anywhere. So I wanted to go so badly. And when she saw that joy and that happiness that I had, her main goal was to ruin it for me. And she did. She really did. And when she drank, she was the nastiest, meanest person ever. And even when she wasn't drinking, she was the nastiest, meanest person ever. And she would do little, like, sneaky things to manipulate the people around her to get what she wanted or to make her look a certain way in a certain light, or to harm the person that she's doing these things to. Like, she got pleasure out of that for some reason, and I don't know why. I really don't. But she saw how happy I was, and she said, you know, you're not ever going to go anywhere. You're not going on this trip, and I'm going to make sure of that. And I couldn't understand why. Like, I was so excited, and she waited until the day that I was supposed to leave, and all the things that I packed, she threw off the balcony, like emptied out all my toiletries, all my personal things, my clothes, my shoes, toothpaste, like threw everything off the balcony for the whole neighborhood to see. And that was embarrassing. She was calling me whores, sluts. You're never going to be anything. You're never going to amount to nothing. And mind you, I didn't do anything in this time but be excited. I was just excited, and I was saying how excited I was to my friends and the people around me. And she tried her best to rip that from me, to make me feel like I'm in control of your life, basically. And that was devastating. Like, I couldn't understand. Like, you're calling me whores, you're calling me bitches, you're calling me all of these names to the neighborhood. Mind you, guys are there. So for you to project that out into the world having these people think that I'm a slut, I'm a whore, it was devastating. And I wasn't even having sex then. So I was like, how can I be a slut, a whore? Like, make it make sense, because it didn't make sense. And it put a lot of insecurity in me when she did that. And I know it's hard. This process is hard because there's so many instances. But me and my mom's relationship wasn't that great either, because my grandmother had a lot to do with that. Planting seeds in her ear, having her believe things about me that wasn't true. I would come to my grandmother in confidence, thinking that I can talk to her, I could get advice from her, and she would take the things I would say to her, flip it all around, even insert her own ideas and things she thought I was doing, and tell my mother that. And I used to be so hurt because my mother would believe them and would get on me, say things to me to hurt my feelings. And I couldn't understand why my grandmother would do that. Why she would do that to me.